A good Friday morning to ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for visiting our video and our YouTube channel. So today is the 22nd of October. As usual, I have polled the Telegram groups for stocks ideas. So these are the stocks that we are going to talk about today. For Singapore, we have got King One and JAPFA. And for the Bursa stock, it will be GUH and construction stocks like GDB, Gamuda. Okay, so we'll talk about construction sector later. Let's begin with King One. King One is a Singapore exchange listed stock. So there is a recent development over here. Okay, in September they were thought to be in talks for JV to do this artificial intelligence and Internet of Things to install them, implement them onto to the buildings and facilities. So the actual news is right here from the Singapore Exchange website. I grabbed the announcement to show you. So this is the establishment of joint venture company. So the news is confirmed and they are going to do it. So you can see this business is right here, the principle of the business. Let me just zoom it in for all of you. Okay. So this is like a new revenue stream for this company and is taken as a positive catalyst for the stock. Okay, in terms of chart wise, you can see that after that rally, the stock consolidated sideways for much of September, October, and when the news is out on this day, okay, 18th of October. So it pulled back on 2 days, but along the consolidation, not along, during the consolidation, you can see that there are buyers in control in this stock. Okay, very good interest in the stock. So the future of the company is thought to be one that is going to be more profitable because of this deal. But bear in note, no contract is signed yet. I mean, there is a joint venture, but there is no new business won yet. So I believe when the first piece of business that is being announced, that will be a further catalyst for King One Group. Okay, so you can see this is the yesterday's candle. It tried to rally up to break 6.4 cents, but finally closed lower. And this is 22nd. So this is 21st, this is 22nd. So today we are with a very high volume consolidating. It's stuck at that resistance. Okay, you can see that it's stuck at this resistance, unable to break high yet. So I'll point the resistance at 5.5 cents, not 55 cents, 5.5 cents. So it is consolidating right here. So what you want to see in this kind of chart is further consolidation, and you do not miss the BIC. That means the BIC must still be in control. The buyer in control pattern must still be there in order for the stock to remain positive. Okay, this is a weekly view of the candle. So this is today's candle. If it cannot close above 6 cents and close lower, more consolidation is expected, because with such a heavy volume and yet the stock unable to break higher, it may lead to further consolidation around this 5.5 cents range. And then you should look at the pattern going forward. Do you see the BIC? Okay, do you see sellers coming into the stock? Okay, then that will be the trading setup for King One. The second stock that we're going to talk about today will be JAPFA. Okay, JAPFA has broken out of its downtrend resistance line. So let me just show you where's that downtrend resistance line over here. It has a bad habit of going into a downtrend only to break higher subsequently. You can see right here in November, in February this year. So this is the third time that it's broken out of the downtrend line. Pardon my English, I will try to speak properly because it's still early in the morning. The engine hasn't warmed up yet. 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so it has broken out. And yesterday we had a very, not yesterday, 2 days before, we have a very big volume selling in JAPFA. Okay, so any breakout, you expect the price to pull back to retest as a support. The resistance turn support. So JAPFA is doing exactly that. And if you follow the Dow theory, right? Okay, Dow theory, this is the low. For JAPFA to go into an uptrend, there must be a higher low form as a stock break higher. So this is what JAPFA is trying to do right now. Whether can it succeed or not, we will only know if it break this point. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that is what JAPFA is doing right now. Let me just clear all these ugly drawings. And then I'm going to the weekly chart to take a longer view, a longer time frame view of what JAPFA is doing. Okay, as you can see, JAPFA breakout with high volume and now pulling back. Volume is not too slow, too small, so it is disappointment. Okay, disappointment. But the day is still young. If JAPFA is able to close above 74 cents, you have a very beautiful hammer pattern right here. Okay, so all eyes on JAPFA. Earnings wise, we expect JAPFA to deliver a stronger set of earnings. Why? So this is the reason why. Okay, let me just show you. So in China, they are in their dairy business. They have added 2 more farms, and in Vietnam, okay, Vietnam, they are doing hogs there, which is pork. So the lockdown may have affected much of their operation in Q. Let me see which Q. First half of 2021, first half of 2021. So going forward, Vietnam is coming out of the lockdown. So hopefully that revenue, that operations over there, it will be resumed to normal. Okay, so therefore, these are the 2 catalysts that we are expecting JAPFA to report better operation good news, so that we know their earnings is going to be coming back strongly. Now on the chart, there is also a double bottom pattern. Okay, this double bottom is very classic to the textbook because the second low is retesting on a lower volume. This is a very textbook double bottom pattern. So hopefully JAPFA is able, as we were talking, right? You can see JAPFA now trying to climb up 725. Now you see, if this is a bearish candle, it will immediately sell off. But this time round, JAPFA has a different idea, which is good. Okay, so hopefully for all the JAPFA fans over here, we should see JAPFA close above 74 and we should be safe. Okay, so that is for JAPFA. And the next one will be the Bursa stock, GUH. Okay, these are all the popular stocks that you have requested. So let's take a look. Okay, so for this company, what does it do? Okay, although the industry is semiconductors, but they do printed circuit board. Okay, which the business is very good. As per last earnings reporting, they mentioned there is a strong surge in demand. Okay, so on the chart front, right, it is not so optimistic. Okay, although it looks bullish, okay, BIC pattern over here, but the last 2 days, we have got selling coming into the stock. Okay, so which means that there could be possible pullback first before another surge coming in. Now, one quick tip for you, if you are looking at an uptrending stock and you keep seeing like a stock rally for 1 or 2 days and the pullback begins like this, it means that, right, this stock is better to buy at the low than to buy breakout. Okay, so GUH satisfy that kind of criteria. The last 2 earnings are higher low, higher high over here. You can see the pullback is very steep. So it makes sense to buy low instead of buy breakout in GUH. So where are the possible low that you can look at? This is one very obvious resistance. So I'm going to draw a line there to show you. Okay, and you can see the stock has already retested once and go up, but match with seller. So likely around 545, you want to see some form of support, and that may be the next level where GUH will form a. This is called GUH. GUH. I call until I feel very awkward. Okay, GUH. I shall call it GUH because GUH sounds like cow or sounds like bull in my dialect. Okay, so GUH may form a support at 545 to launch, okay, another surge upwards because it's in the right industry. Okay, it's in the right industry, semiconductors, and we all know there's a high demand for semiconductor right now due to the chip shortage. Okay, and on the fundamental side, it is still a money-losing company. Okay, so my favorite for this industry will be, okay, if you click on this thing, right, there are so many others to choose from. Okay, like DNO, definitely a better company. Unisem as well. JHM. In fact, JHM has got a very nice pattern. Okay, if you take a look at JHM, you can see that it is forming my favorite kind of pattern. So yeah, so for GUH, since it's okay, and JHM most importantly is a profitable company. So if you want to trade GUH, you are trying to bet on the turnaround story in GUH. In GUH, sorry, GUH. Okay, that means from loss making turn to profitable. Okay, the TTM. So maybe if the next quarter coming in is good, swing the whole company into profitability, then there will be further upside. Okay, so that is for GUH. Let's see the weekly. Let's see the weekly view. Our weekly view is definitely very ugly. Okay, but don't worry. Don't see this shooting star and you think the price is really going to come down. Because that is like primary one. That is like the lowest standard of chart reading. You see, did the stock come down? Did the stock come down? You understand what I'm saying now? Okay, so therefore, when you see a shooting star like this, although in the textbook it is bearish, but you need to know the context. This fella has gone up for quite some time already, so it is very normal for a stock to pull back and rest. So during the pullback, you want to understand what is going on in terms of the volume, in terms of price action. Maybe it is just consolidating. Okay, and it is not bearish. And if you cannot find any bearish news on the company to act as a bearish catalyst, then likely it is not gonna come down. Okay, so that is GUH. The other one will be construction companies like GDB. Now, construction companies, we are all waiting for the 29th of October, which is next week. Let me check. Is it on a Friday? Yes, it's on a Friday, the budget day. Okay, so there are speculation that there could be more infra projects being allocated to the sector. So therefore, all the construction company, the property company are all gearing up. They're all gearing up for the good news. So GDB is the same. Okay, but if you are talking about the chart wise, okay, this is the shooting star. Immediately the stock never go down, consolidate sideways. Exactly what I'm telling you. And what is it doing right now? It is actually at my RTS level, resistance, broken, turn support. Okay, so likely I think the stock is going to ding dong until 29th of October. Okay, then when the news confirm, that will be the catalyst for the construction companies. Okay, no need to be too complicated about chart reading. Die must read a signal out. Okay, more importantly is to understand the catalyst and have the patience to wait for it. On the weekly chart view, GDB is confirmed a bullish stock, bullish chart. Okay, so let's take a look at the fundamentals wise. Okay, it's a profitable company. Very good. Okay, last quarter definitely dropped like MCO, so not a lot of activities going on. So it should resume its activities. Earnings for Q3 should be better. Okay, as activities resume. Okay, so therefore GDB is waiting at the RTS level, waiting for that budget day announcement. Now, other than GDB, you also have other construction stock in the list here like Gamuda, IJM, some called MRCB. Okay, let's talk about MRCB. Okay, MRCB. Okay, MRCB wise, if you compare the chart versus GDB, you can see GDB is more. Let me see the weekly chart. GDB is more bullish, okay, because like this week tender, right, you can see GDB, it is a small volume pullback, but for MRCB, you take a look at the company, it's a negative company, the earnings is negative. GDB is positive. So if I were to choose which stock to trade, okay, my natural reflexive action will be to go for profitable company for a peace of mind. Okay, so therefore, let me see the trend. The trend for MRCB is also coming down. Let's see GDB. GDB is going up. Whoa. Guys, can you see it? Can you see it? So this is one way that can help you pick company. Go for the profitable ones. Like Gamuda is a big fellow, profitable company, still growing. Okay, so yeah, that is my take on the construction company. A lot of them are going to react to the 29th of October budget day. So who will be the winner? Who will be the loser? There's one more trick. Okay, there's one more trick to do this. That is to go and refer to past budget days, which are the construction companies that benefited and gotten the government contract. Yeah. Okay, government contract, be MRT3 lah, or whatever infra project, build highway and all that. Okay, so that is for construction. Now, the other related industry will be the, construction, you will need materials. So Hume Industry and its partners, okay? You can see CMSB. Oh, this one is Sarawak election play. Hume Industry. So many of them are supplying the materials to the construction sector as well. So your job as an investor is to be one step ahead than the rest of the retail investor. Now, you cannot beat the smart money. You cannot beat the government, but you can beat your fellow retail investor because a lot of them out there do not do homework. So you just spend that extra effort, wake up 1 hour earlier than the rest and do the homework. You will be able to pick up those winners much earlier than the rest before they discover. Okay, like for example, Hume Industry, you take a look at the chart. Is it bullish to you? Or take a look at the daily chart. Is it bullish to you? What is it doing right now? Okay, then you will know, wow, whether this construction material industry, is it gonna be in like what you call that, a sister play? Or that means the construction move and then they require construction material, they will benefit as well. Okay, so today I will stop here for these few trading ideas, keeping this video short, sweet, and concise. I see a lot of people like it to be short instead of being chonghei. And if you want to look for more trading ideas, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to listen to me live in action, every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. on the YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. And if you want daily ideas, join my Telegram group. I will provide market guidance, big picture guidance. Okay, my Telegram group will be listed below the video description. Click on them and sign up. And if you find this video useful, please help me click the like button so that more people will get to know about my channel and help me push out the knowledge to more retail investors. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.